In my hands, I have a package of fabric and I have absolutely no idea what they look like. And now I'm about to see them for the very first time. And the moment I do, a challenge starts. The challenge. Create something stunning in under an hour with surprise fabrics. The contender. Sandy, a 43-year-old quilter known for her wonky enthusiasm. The challenger. Mike, a 37-year-old cameraman who secretly wants to be a quilter and despises wonkiness. And the prize? Bragging rights. Okay guys, let's do this. I'm ready. Let's see them. Oh, clever Mike. He picked a bundle. You can never go wrong with a bundle, can you? Very nicely done. Ah, here's my trap. I knew there would be at least one tricky fabric to work with, and Mike knows me well, so he picked the one color he knew I would struggle with, which is brown. But I was kind of expecting this. This is a competition after all, and we are pretty competitive. Okay, my time is ticking and I have to think of the perfect pattern for these 8 fabrics. You know what? I know exactly what I'll be making. Let's cut some 3-inch strips. You know how much I love strips. You're going down, Mike. Now, before we did this, we did establish some rules. First rule, I couldn't see the fabrics beforehand, of course. That would ruin all the fun, right? Second rule, I have to make something using all the fabrics he bought me. That really is the scariest part for me, I have to say. And third, whatever I make, I need to make it within an hour. That's the time I have for this. And I mean, it's gotta look nice, right? I have a reputation to defend. I really have to put my creativity to work on this one. I'm behaving today, guys. No ripping fabric. I'm just using my rotary cutter. These two, I have some serious questions. Oh shoot, I did not account for the inside fabric. But hey, the rules said I had to use all of these. It didn't say I couldn't use more, right? And now comes the very best part, which is to do our puzzle. This is going to be gorgeous. Let me show you the pattern I have chosen for today. If you'd like to see more stunning projects done a little bit slower, a little bit more detailed, please stop by my Patreon and check it out. We are building right now an awesome community over there. I know many of you are on there as well, and I'm just loving doing these bigger projects with you, dear. Right now, we are doing a stunning, breathtaking Barjala quilt pattern that has been a blast to make. It is the surf pattern, not the one we made on YouTube, and it has been so much fun. I am telling you, it looks complicated, but it is so simple if you do it the way I do it. So join me there and let's do a little magic together. I can see Mike getting nervous right now because this is gorgeous and awesome, and I think I'm on time. Even the traps he's had for me work here. You know, the darker fabrics just bring out the lighters even better. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous. You're so losing this one, Mike. I'm so happy. Why am I doing this? As a quilter who has done hundreds of projects throughout the years, I have grown a little bit tired of doing the exact same thing day in and day out. You start doing things in a certain way and planning things using the same kind of methods, and before you know it, nothing surprises you anymore. And while that's comfortable and still kind of fun, it just loses a little bit of the magic. I want to feel excited every time I sew, you know, every time I quilt. And the one thing that always does it for me is getting out of my comfort zone. And that's what this video is all about. Doing these challenges, having no idea what fabrics you'll use or what project you'll make is exciting and new, and that's a lot of fun to me. So guys, give it a try, challenge yourself. Have someone pick a bundle for you and set a timer and just see where your creativity takes you. For me, it has taken me to a big, beautiful, very useful project that I can't wait to see how it will look once it's done. And then, once this gorgeousness is done, I am gifting it to Mike. He will look at it forever and remember how he lost. Yeah, so this pattern isn't going to be like what I've showed you like 5 minutes ago, but hey, that's the magic of quilting. It's alive, it's organic, it flows, you know? And the pieces sometimes will pick their own, you know, location. All you need to know to sew our rows is that we need to pin our seams in a way that these squares are always alternating, but hitting perfectly. You know, this seam needs to be completely straight. And the best way to do that, to make sure our seams are nice and straight, is to press them. Don't cheat. Yeah, you saw him. He's distracting me. Go away. So our next step is taking care of the inside fabric, okay? And the reason why I didn't make a quilt sandwich including the backing fabric was because I want to be able to hide the seams that I'm about to make. So that's why I do the top first and then I do the inside and then I put them all together. So that's what we're doing. Let me just cut my backing fabric real quick and then we can move on to our final project. The first thing we do is we fold this in half. Okay, so we go like this. And we are going to sew 2 seams at the sides of this. Oh, it's a purse for Mike. Do you like your new purse, Mike? It's not a purse. Let's keep going. Our second step is to put this one aside and do the exact same thing to our backing fabric, well, our inside fabric for this case. We just fold this in half, we pin, and we sew. Take this as it is and we put it in here. And this is our inside fabric. Right? But there's still some finishes to do, right? So let's turn this inside out once again. Okay guys, so first thing I want to do is to add a couple of stitches to both these corners to make sure that this fabric stays put. You can do it by hand or, you know, just a couple of stitches in the machine will be fine. And now we go back to this little fabric right here, the one we used to make the squares, and we are going to cut 2 2-inch strips. So I am doing a laptop cover for Mike's laptop because he's going down. And I need like a hook and then I'll just sew a button to close it. What shall I use? This one or make a strip, a ribbon with that one? I think I'm gonna use the fabric. Doesn't make sense to add a third material, right? Yeah, let's go ahead with the fabric. So this is what we will, you know, close our laptop cover with. Now let's work on the final detail for our laptop cover. And what we do for starters is we are going to sew this ribbon all around on the inside, okay? This is what we have on this side. It is nice and ready to go, but we need to turn this around and sew our button. Now I have quite a few buttons. I love them all. This will be hard to choose, but you know, let's see what we pick. Guys, we are done. This is a very cute cover. Clearly I ran out of time, so I lost this challenge, but I want a rematch. And if you want to watch it, let me know and I'll record it for you, okay? I had a blast. I hope you did too, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.